how you have grown and how you have become.
You have played so many songs that inspired me a lot.
Brought me to places that I only dreamed about.
Never have I thought that I could bake a dessert just for you.
And taught me how to convey my thoughts, even in Bahasa Melayu.
You have given me the chance to reconnect with people
and discover how to make friends in this time of new normal.
You're such a great teacher of life, of experiences. You have always inspired and motivated me to be the best version of myself.
But what I really like about you is that you have brought me closer to Him.
You showed me the value of sharing our faith.
We've grown together in faith,
even shared moments tested by faith.
I will continue to be with you, will listen, support, and watch you grow more.
Because the world needs one like you.
Because the world needs more cheerful hearts just like yours.
Because my Saturdays will never be the same without you.
Creating more cheerful memories.
More cheerful heart episodes.
And more memorable Saturdays with you.
My INCRadio Southeast Asia. Every Saturday at 12:45 p.m. to 2 p.m. Philippine time. Keeping you inspired with cheerful hearts.
Keep smiling.
Keep inspiring.
With cheerful hearts.
With cheerful hearts.
With cheerful hearts.
With cheerful hearts.
Cheerful heart.
We will always be united in serving God, no matter what, just for all of you.
Previously on INCRadio Southeast Asia, the C Talks discussion reminded us on how to stay humble all the time. We also get the insights of our young brethren in the CWS Speaks. For sure, you were inspired by the various CFO activities in the C in Action segment, and truly enjoyed the C cover of our talented brethren in Thailand. Let's see your thoughts. From Sister Christine Lay, she said, learning from mentors who model humility can influence one's behavior. We have here from Brother Emmanuel Stender, he said, always be humble and gentle. Be patient and accept each other with love. From Brother Archie Escote, to stay humble at work, focus on listening to others, acknowledging their contributions, seeking feedback, and staying open to learning and improvement. Another one from Brother Aldrin Soto, he said, positions are temporary ranks and titles are limited, but the way you treat people will always be remembered. And finally, from Sister Maylene Soto, she said, nothing in life is permanent. Be humble. Another cheerful episode coming your way. Let's see your thoughts again next Saturday.
You go. What's up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone who is tuning in. Another Saturday, that means another cheerful episode only here sa tahanan, sa home, sa tahanan ng inyong mga cheerful hearts family. This is INCRadio Southeast Asia Satellite Studio. Welcome to our beloved viewers and listeners from all across the globe. This is your brother Jaycon Estrella coming to you live. Basta from Southeast Asia. You just heard and watched a tip of what INCRadio Southeast Asia Satellite Studio has brought to you in our latest Let's See Your Thoughts segment. And of course, shout out to all of our brethren who are very active in sharing their insights. And of course, today is the 17th of August, 2024. Currently 12:51 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. Wherever you are may be, sana po maganda ang inyong energy. The mood is great. Of course, the vibe is vibing. But to give another cheerful, energy for us today is our very, very beautiful host and the producer of our INCRadio Southeast Asia Satellite Studio, Sister Kate Sebastian. Good morning, Ate Kate. What's up?
Yes, good morning, Brother Jacob, and happy viewing and listening to all the viewers of INCRadio Southeast Asia, the home of the Cheerful Hearts family, as what Brother Jacob said. And yes, this is Sister Kate Sebastian coming to you live from my home studio here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, reminding you to always wear your beautiful and cheerful
Woohoo!
smile, of course. And yes, that is so true, Brother Jake, and we really appreciate our viewers and listeners. So please join us again for an hour and 15 minutes of entertainment, inspiration, and Christian values, and share your thoughts so we may air your comments on the next episode, right?
Yes, that is very true, Sister Kate. Happy Saturday, everyone. I am Sister Keisha Valsarable, cheerfully greeting from the land of smiles here in my home studio, Pattaya, Thailand. We also have a lot of exciting segments lined up for today's program. And there's also an inspiring spoken poetry and entertaining sea covers waiting for us. So join us and tune us here in INCRadio, Southeast Asia. I hope you enjoy.
And good day to all of our cheerful viewers and listeners. I am Sister Ira Polientes from Malaysia, live here in my home studio. And I hope all of you are excited for our topic because I can't wait to hear the insights of our guests regarding our topic discussion, #growth setting. For sure, we are going to go and the extra mile learning about effective ways to achieve the growth we are yearning for.
Diba? Beautiful, beautiful energy for our panel today. Makes me much, much more excited for our topic discussion that we are about to set foot on. For sure, we will learn a lot about self-betterment in our topic today. So let's introduce the brethren who will be sharing their knowledge about growth setting. Naku, I can no longer wait. But first, we have a very, very, very well-known guest na here in our satellite studio, here in our home. Ang ating Sister Percy Mariveles, all the way from the local congregation of Bangsar Ecclesiastical District of Malaysia. She is a buklod or a married member inside the Church of Christ, a finance officer, and soon to be a district multimedia officer. For her, of course, profession, she is currently an associate director for finance and accounting operations. Hello, Sister Percy. Welcome back to the show. Kumusta? Kumusta?
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for having me here.
Yay! Of course, may kasama rin si Sister Percy, di ba? Ate Kate, sino bang kasama ni Sister Percy?
Of course. Yes, Brother Jaycon from Malaysia. Let's go to Thailand and welcome back to the program, Brother Ken Kalya. And he is from the local congregation of Bangkay or Bangkay, Ecclesiastical District of Thailand. And he is a Kadiwa member. So the Kadiwa members are unmarried members of the church from 18 years old and above. And his church duties are finance officer and also a district multimedia officer. He's a PhD student as of now and also an assistant professor. Hi, Brother Ken. How are you?
Hi, Sister Kate, and it's nice to be back again. No, and good afternoon to all the listeners and viewers.
We're so happy to have you, Brother Ken. Who else with us right now, Sister Keisha?
Next on our list is Sister Kristen Carrascon. She's from the local congregation of Kuala Lumpur, Ecclesiastical District of Malaysia. She is a Binhi member or baptized member of the Church of Christ up to 17 years old. She is an upcoming district multimedia officer and she is currently studying. Thank you so much for joining us today, Sister Kristen. How is your day or how are you doing?
Hello po. I'm so excited to be here po. My day has been so good so far and it's my first time on INCRadio, so I'm excited.
Aww.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoy our today's episode. And what do we have next, Sister Ira?
You have one more guest, right?
Yes, Brother Jaycon. That's actually our panel of guests. Welcome to the
All right. Welcome to all our guests. I forgot. Thank you so much to all our guests for agreeing to be part of our special episode today. What we're going to talk about is something that we hear almost every day on podcasts from different content creator. But what's special about here in our home, the INCRadio Southeast Asia, is that we'll talk about it with the touch of our values, of course, as members of the Church of Christ and of course, yung pagiging cheerful natin, lagi nating matatouch yan. Now, let's not prolong this agony anymore. Let's start our discussion about #growth setting. And of course, at the end of this program, we will certainly have more understanding and knowledge on how to achieve our fullest potential with confidence. Gusto niyo yun, diba? So dear viewers and listeners, let's start with our Sea Talks.
Yes, Brother Jake, and we have a variety of panel of guests. That's why we're so excited, and we wanted to learn more about them. So, are you always excited for growth? That is very cliche question, but let's start with Sister Percy.
Of course, Sister Kate. For me, growth is equivalent to change, and growth is equivalent to progress. And every day, as we encounter different situations in life, you need to be able to adapt so that you can get the best out of yourself in all aspects of our life. So, I'm talking about gaining new knowledge or skills, or maturely handling your emotions to have better relationships with people around you, and gaining career growth as well to become financially stable, and most importantly, gaining spiritual growth and to have a strong faith in our dear God.
Wow, there's really a lot to look forward to and be excited about when it comes to growth, right? And I believe Brother Ken also share the same thoughts, right, Brother Ken?
Yes, Sister Kate, yes, growth is something that I deeply value. I see growth as an essential part of my journey. It's not just about gaining new knowledge or skills. It's about evolving as a person, challenging my limits and exploring new opportunities. For example, here in Thailand, I am a PhD student, so growth comes from learning new things, doing research, exploring new ideas, engaging with diverse perspectives. So it's like each discovery boosts my passion and drives me to keep learning and growing. So, and in the Philippines, I am a teacher, so growth is something more than just my own development. It's also about encouraging growth in my students, inspiring them to think critically, because as an educator, watching them grow and succeed is one of the most rewarding aspect of being an educator. It's a reminder that education is a powerful tool for transformation, not just for the students but for educators as well. So yes, I'm always excited for growth because it means that the chance to become the best version of myself, and it fits with my commitment to lifelong learning and service to others.
Wow, I love that, Brother Ken. Like, it's never-ending evolvement of ourselves, and you, as you mentioned, as an educator, it's really great that you pass on that what do you call this? That passion to really evolve ourselves for the betterment and to really grow in this ever-changing world, right? And let's hear it now from a student point of view, because we have Sister Kristen who will be entering the college now. So, Sister Kristen, what do you think? Are you always that excited for growth?
Of course. I mean, who isn't excited for growth? I am always and willing excited for growth. I mean, I am excited to be able to be a better version of myself. I'm excited to be able to learn more in life. And I'm also excited because I want to see myself in the next 5 years. So I am still 17, so I still have a long way to go. I'm excited for growth because I want to see myself in, have I reached my dreams? What will be I doing in the next 5 years, in the near future? And have I reached my dreams of becoming a fashion designer? I'm always excited for growth because for new changes, for new opportunities coming into my life, and of course new experiences. That's why I'm always excited for growth.
Wow, another person I know who is into fashion designing. And just shout out to Sister April, who is watching right now, who is also into fashion designing, as well as Sister Percy. I remember that. And also, we have a lot of commenters who are really relating to us as early as now. We have Sister Michelle Chong. Well, her personal growth is more onto physically because he wants to be tall. Literally, Brother Jaycon, right? But yeah, we really wanted to know more. Sister Keisha, I know you're so interested about the experiences of our guests, right?
Yes, that's very true, Sister Kate, because I really want to know more, especially that I'm also going to college, as Sister Kristen is also going to college. And I really want to, I want to know for my self growth and to be more aware when I go into college. And I'm quite curious, Sister Percy. Do you consider yourself a work in progress?
Of course, I thought that living in this world for so long, right? You would think that you have experienced already a lot of things and you have already achieved good things in life. But surprisingly, it's not, because there's a lot of changes that is happening in our environment, in our world, right? And you will be surprised also to know that you can still stretch yourself, and you are more than capable of what you can do right now. So every day is a different situation, every day is a new struggle, and therefore, in order to adapt to that, you need to acquire new skills, right? And be confident to navigate any situation so that you will be able to overcome challenges in life. So it's a conscious effort to improve yourself, to adapt to the changing environment. So I believe no matter how old you are, you will keep on becoming a work in progress.
Yes, the learning never stops. Is that right, brother Ken? What are your thoughts?
Yes, I absolutely consider myself as a work in progress. I believe that personal and professional development is a lifelong journey, so one that is never truly complete. So I'm constantly learning, evolving, and adapting to new challenges and opportunities, because the concept of being a work in progress is central to my approach to life. It reminds me that there's always room for growth, improvement, and self reflection. So every new experience contributes to my ongoing development. For example, in school, the pursuit of knowledge is endless, and that's what makes it so exciting. There's always more to learn, more questions to ask, and more perspectives to consider, because embracing the idea of being a work in progress allows me to be more compassionate with myself. It acknowledges that I'm not perfect, and that's okay to make mistakes as long as I learn from them. So seeing myself as a work in progress is empowering. It's this mindset that drives me to continue growing, learning, and striving to be the best version of myself.
Ah, that's really nice. And as our world is changing more and more every day, it's really important that we leave space for more knowledge and more growth. Is that right, Sister Ira?
Um, how about Sister Kristen? I'd also like to know if she considers herself in work of progress.
Of course, I very much am still a work in progress, as I am only 17. I definitely still have a lot to learn in life. Day by day, I am still facing lots of challenges in school, and I'm still learning from my mistakes, and I still have a long way to go. I'm also just about to finish high school, so it's a work in progress, finishing high school to go to college and achieving my goals in the near future. Getting good grades also, considering working myself in a progress to get good grades, and I still have a lot of dreams and goals that I want to achieve in the near future. I am slowly trying my best to reach those goals, and can't wait to experience more opportunities coming for me in the future.
Yes, right. It all of us really should consider ourselves a work in progress because, like Brother Ken said, learning never stops at school, and us students should. It's important that I think it's important that we should have an eagerness to learn something, to be able to like grow on our surroundings, like Sister Percy said, to be able to adjust. So as the world evolves, I'd like to know from Sister Kristen, what kind of growth are you aiming for recently?
For now, as I'm about to finish school, that is my aim right now, to finish high school with flying colors and to be able to make my parents proud with my grades po, and also to get into a good university and and also be able to have a part-time job po. That's my goals right now in life po.
Right. We really have there's more in store for us in the future, preparing for the college, jobs, and so on. How about you, brother Ken? What growth are you aiming for?
Well, recently, Sister Ira, the growth I'm aiming for, I have two main aspects. One is centered on my academic journey as a student here, and the other is focused on personal development. Well, as a student, my primary goal is to deepen my expertise in my research area. I'm currently working on exploring complex issues related to Filipino migration in Thailand. So to achieve this, I'm pushing myself to engage more critically with the discussions and to stay open to new ideas and perspectives. Now, this growth is about honing my analytical skills and enhancing my academic writing. Well, on a personal level, my growth is focused on balancing work life and prioritizing my health. I'm learning to set boundaries, ensuring that I dedicate time not just to my academic and professional responsibilities, but also to my personal life, because health is wealth. I've realized that maintaining good health is fundamental to achieving my goals. I'm making an effort to adopt healthier habits, such as exercise, balanced diet, and sufficient sleep. And additionally, I'm prioritizing mental health by practicing mindfulness, managing stress, and seeking balance in all aspects of life.
Yes, it's really important to be able to balance your mental health to the work you're doing, to like to the constant adjustment of we need to constantly adjust to how this world slowly evolves. And how about Sister Percy? What are your growth that you've been aiming for?
So personally, it's about health. So there are health goals that I want to achieve, and of course, self-awareness. Because I really wanted to know what I want in the near future when I retire. So that's the one that I'm exploring right now. But professionally, this is very, very timely because I'm going through a change in my professional life. I have a new client with an industry that I haven't experienced in the past, and because this is new to me, imagine the effort that I have to do in order to learn about this client's industry, to be credible and to understand their business, to be able to know how I can help them, and so it demands a lot of hours on my end, and it pushes me to grow. So this is the things that I'm focusing on right now professionally.
Wow, really. Dealing with a new client is something to you really need to learn what are their needs, what are their wants, to be able to tend to what like was it what they need and what they want. So how about Brother Jacon? What are your thoughts?
I think yes. No, I'm kidding. Or I definitely agree with almost everyone. We do come from different walks of life. I know from teens, from working, even those, for example, Sister Kristen, someone who's jumping on the verge towards young adult life, diba? But one thing is very common for each and every one of us, and that is to aspire to, develop and attain growth. Kasi it will help us towards the pinnacle of in achieving the pinnacle of our goals and aspirations, right, Sister Aya, Sister Kate, Sister Keisha? Well, we do have a lot to share and talk about later on, but of course, since we are already at the time, it's 1:11 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. We'll have more to talk about, more to show our viewers and listeners. That ganun tayo kasolid only here at INCRadio Southeast Asia. We'll be right back after this short break.
Ito ang INCRadio, DZEM 954, ang tinig ng katotohanan, himpilan ng Iglesia ni Cristo, sumasahimpapawid mula sa Quezon City.
How did you spend your summer break? Was there anything special you did or anywhere special you went this time? Tune in to INC Radio Hong Kong Satellite Studio this Sunday, August 18, from 11 a.m. to 12 noon Philippine Standard Time, and join us in saying goodbye, summer.
Hello po mga kapatid! Sister Rochelle Hermigas here, inviting you all po to join us on INC Radio Mimaropa this coming Saturday, August 17 from 7:30 to 8 o'clock p.m. Philippine Standard Time as we talk about kindness counts, small acts, big impact. Let's share stories, inspire each other, and create a wave of positivity. See you there po mga kapatid!
Saturday Music Jam.
Saturday Music Jam.
Saturday Music Jam! Join us as we enjoy and be inspired in our favorite INC original music.
Here on Saturday Music Jam. Every Saturdays at 2 p.m.
Saturday Music Jam.
Saturday Music Jam. Saturday Music Jam.
Welcome back. You are still tuned into INC Radio Southeast Asia Satellite Studio, where we keep you inspired through God's words. And you can actually watch us live right now on our INC Radio DZM 954 official YouTube channel and via our website, that's iglesianicristal.net. And don't forget to comment in our YouTube live top chat and shout out your loved ones. So what are the growth you are yearning for these days? Share that to us so we can read it live. Actually, I received a question. They are really questioning us. So maybe you can answer this later on, our guest. But one question coming from brother Marlo Borrero, when it comes to growth po, what is your deepest fear growing up? So just think of something that you can answer about that question from our from our YouTube live chat viewers. So thank you so much for that question, brother Marlo. We'll answer that later on. And also we would like to introduce another panel of guests, and she's actually a life
Wow.
Yes, Brother Jacon. Before we move on to our cheerful game, we just wanted to introduce her. She's from the local congregation of Muntinlupa and from the ecclesiastical district of Metro Manila South. She's a Kadiwa member as well and a CWS teacher, the Children Worship Service teacher. And yeah, she's a certified life coach. So just let's welcome Sister Melissa Asido. Hello po, Sister Melissa. How are you?
Hello. Am I clear, brethren?
Yes, po.
Loud and clear, Sister Melissa.
Yes.
So we actually done the first part of our discussion and we're talking about goal setting. But what can you say about it, Sister Melissa, as a life coach? Why is it important, the goal setting?
Yes, it's important because it gives us direction. However, many people set goals without identifying first what they want. And arriving at what they want, we have to understand who we are. Because we cannot just set goals for other people. We are setting goals for ourselves. So we definitely need to know who we really are before finding out what we want.
Wow, that's a nice one, Brother Jacon. We really need to know our strengths, our weaknesses,
Yes.
what we wanted in life, so that we will be able to know what growth we want to achieve as well. And with that, we'll just have our cheerful game. Thank you so much, Sister Melissa, and we will know more about your, of course, your experiences, your coaches later on. But we'll start with our cheerful game, and our cheerful game right now is to be called Tell Me When.
Tell me when.
Yes, tell me when, Brother Jagon, because we wanted to know if you have this great memory. But aside from that, we also wanted to know about a lot of achievements, maybe. But let's start with this first question. So you just need to tell us when, what is that specific answer that comes up into your head. Okay, so it will be like somehow a fast talk. So
Mhm.
make sure that you You answer very fast, okay? All right, so let's start. Tell me, when did you learn to cook? Brother Ken. Let's
Well,
see.
well, probably like 7, 8 years old.
Ah,
As
really?
early as that, yeah.
Wow. Can you still remember what dish is that, or is it?
Probably egg.
Okay. How about Sister Kristen?
T-shirt and t-shirt.
Sister Kristen, when did you learn to cook?
I think for me, it's when I was around 14 years old. 14 years
Okay.
old. And I
All
think I
right.
learned how to cook egg too. Learn how to cook egg.
Aww.
Okay, this time, tell me, when did you start leading a team? Sister
Yan.
Melissa. How about Sister Melissa? When did you start leading a team? Sister Melissa is still thinking, and you're muted po.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. I think I became a leader very early. I can tell that right now because in my younger days we are playing. I always lead the group. Yes, in my
Very good.
Siya yung
elementary.
mother sa Chinese garter, Ate Kate.
Talaga ba doon?
I didn't learn Chinese garter because I was too afraid jumping and then I might, hook with the garter. So I didn't really learn doing that.
Baka sa ano, sa Black 123. You know
Ayun,
that?
ayun siguro. or in other games.
Kidding aside. How about Sister Percy? When did you start leading a team po?
Professionally, maybe 5 years after I worked
5.
professionally. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. This time, when did you first receive a recognition or awards? How about Sister Ira?
I think po when I was kindergarten, when like teachers give you a stars on your wrist or on your notebook, the stamps they give you, I think that was it po.
Yeah, that's a recognition. Right. How about Brother Jacon? When did you start to receive a recognition or award?
Uh, June 28th was my graduation po. Senior high school graduation. That was the latest. Po. Latest.
Wow. I thought you will also say the best host, male host of INC
Ayan.
Radio. Right.
Thank you po. Still feel kilig pa rin. Opo, whenever we get to remember that moment. Yeah, that was last February naman po. Opo.
Okay, for the last one, tell me, when did you discover your talents and what is that talent? Sister Keisha.
I wouldn't say I've discovered my talents yet, but I've done a lot of hobbies. I've done a lot of discovering with arts, music, and stuff like that. But I think one of my talents I could say, music. I'm learning how to play the organ po. So
Wow, nice one. We want to see your cover soon.
sure.
How about Brother Ken?
Well, I used to join singing contests when I was in elementary.
Wow.
So yun, singing, I probably got it from my parents. But then I changed to like dancing when I was in high school na. So yun.
Wow naman ang talented ng ating Brother Ken. How about Sister Melissa po? When did you first discover your talents, and what talent is that? You're still muted po, Ate Melissa.
I think elementary days, I used to draw. Pero ngayon, medyo nawawala na siya. No time to enhance it for now.
Yeah, but still there, for sure.
Yeah, it's a talent, so it's innate. Yes.
Yes, and our our YouTube live viewers, Brother Jacon, they're very, very active in commenting and really sharing their interest about our topic right now.
That's right po, Ate Kate. Of course, Sister Reza Sarmiento is here. Hello, Sister Reza. Sabi ni, andito din si Ka Claudine Parco. She's also commenting po. Ka Aldrin Soto is also here. I'm just searching for the answers regarding our Cheerful game po because the live chat is scrolling too fast. But andito si Ate Jade Mangabat. She also shared one of her moments when she was awarded back then. And si Sister Berna Zabaya is also here. And ka Juan Miguel Mejia. Ayun, greetings everyone from the District of Malaysia. May nakita ka ba, Ate Kate, na nag-share din dun sa sa answer nila sa Cheerful game?
what I've seen is her insights about our topic.
Oh, right.
It's coming from Sister April and Tandalise, but I can't find it anymore. There's a lot. But thank you so much for sharing your insights
Later.
about our topic. And
Yes.
let's move ahead to the second part of our Sweet Talks.
Our C Talks, that's right. Let's go ahead to the part two. Earlier we all actually talked about the beginning or the setting of our goals, di ba po? We've learned to incorporate in our daily living, effective ways to grow personally, mentally, and most especially spiritually. Now, in the second part of our C Talks, we want to know naman, how do you effectively set and achieve your growth, di ba po, pagdating sa iba't ibang goals natin? Earlier, we talked about the things that we want to achieve, the things that we want to aspire. Now, what are the things that we can do in order for them to achieve, rather for us to achieve them? Of course, dahil kakasama lang natin si Sister Melissa. Sister Melissa, before you became an actual life coach, what are the things that you did in order for you to achieve that goal or that aspiration of yours? Ay, nakamit siguro si Ate Melissa. Yes.
Sorry. I worked in the corporate for almost 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I was asking myself in my late 20s, what do I want to really do?
Mm-hmm.
Because working in the corporate didn't give me satisfaction or fulfillment. So it nags me the question, I want to contribute something to the world.
Yeah.
I want to help change lives.
Wow.
So that what made me shifted to life coaching.
You want to be a world changer. Sabi nga nila, a change maker. And I love Sister Melissa's vision. Kasi nga, di ba, lagi po nating naririnig na change will start with us, with people, with each person. So you are malaking instrument ka in order for you to help them change who they are and later on change the society as a whole and later on the world. I love that, diba? Setting effectiveness talaga po yung ginawa niya. How about you, Brother Ken? Before you went there to Thailand po, what were your considerations?
Well, considerations ano ba? Well, definitely ko ano magiging successful ba ako in the future?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but setting and achieving my goals, my growth goals, I think Sister Melissa mentioned this a while ago about clearly defining what you really want to achieve.
Yes.
For me, once you have the clear goal, uh, breaking it down to smaller and realistic steps. I think
Yeah.
this approach makes the process less overwhelming and helps me focus on one task at a time. So, for
Mm-hmm.
example, if my goal is to improve my work-life balance, I might start by scheduling specific times for
Right.
work, exercise, and relaxation each day. So, while it's important to have a plan, I also recognize or consider the need for flexibility because life can be,
Mm-hmm.
unpredictable. Sometimes unexpected challenges arise, and when this happens, I reassess my goals and adjust my goals as needed. As also my faith plays a
Right.
significant role here. I trust that our Lord God has a plan for me and that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. So, achieving growth goals also requires discipline and
Mm-hmm.
consistency. I commit my plan and prioritizing working on my goals regularly.
Yes, oo. A lot of points talagang nabigay sa atin ni Kuya Ken, but one thing that really struck me is, set things on an attainable level. Kaya like what brother Ken said, if you can break it down into smaller pieces and chunk it up one step at a time, you really achieve a lot of goals. Of course, you also talked about spirituality and everything na talagang makakatulong talaga in general in order for him to that would eventually help us to achieve the goals diba, na sineset po natin. Well, we want to know as well sa perspective po ng ating mga binhi, diba? Yung mga young members natin from Sister Kristen. What are the things that you do? How do you effectively set and achieve your growth goals at a very young age, we can say?
For me, it's definitely setting a positive mindset and
Mm-hmm.
not to bring myself down or criticize myself over a mistake, and instead just take it as a learning process and for me to learn how I can improve myself from the mistake po. And of course, to always pray to God to help me and guide me po. And I also sometimes remind myself on why or who am I doing this for to achieve
Yes.
my goals. For example, I want to achieve these goals for my parents po, and
Mm-hmm.
also and also so I can secure a good future for myself. And that's how I effectively set and achieve my goals po. Is setting a positive mindset, being prayerful po, and also so I can secure a good future for myself.
Securing a good future. That's what we all attain for, aspire to have, diba po ate? I love how you talked about going back to your whys, going back to your core, diba? As young as you are, you talked about helping your parents na, diba? Making sure that you have a secured future, even though you're young, still going into college. Pero those are great things that would really help us, no? And thank you for that, Sister Kristen. Well, before we go ahead and ask Sister Percy, we just want to read some of the comments that our live chat has dropped. Eto, bago yun. Batiin po muna natin ng happy birthday. Ang si Ka Edge Rich, happy birthday po. And ayan, pinabati rin po natin ang mga nakikinig po sa atin. Also tuning in, Brother Juan Miguel Mejia. Greetings po to all the brethren. Brother Carla Flores, be patient with yourself. Sabi niya, growth is a process, not a destination. I love that. Thank you po. Brother Rojan Faigmani and his family also agrees with that. Sabi din dito ni Kuya Juan, ni Juan Miguel Mejia, sabi niya, if setting and achieving goals is dependent on highlighting strengths and weaknesses, then having self-awareness and humility is a must, according to Juan Miguel. For us po, what must remain is in a constant prayer, seeks God's advice and guidance to help us achieve our goals. Wow, very insightful po ang ating live chat. We hope that you bring more to our discussion so that we can expand this conversation even better. Let's go to Sister Percy. How do you set your goals po? How do you effectively set your goals?
So I always use the SMART goals. SMART
Ayun.
as a word and as an abbreviation, right? So SMART, S meaning be specific. What do you want to accomplish? What actions will you need to take in order to accomplish your goals? And then M being measurable. So what actions I need to do, and
Mm-hmm.
also I need to be able to track the progress of those actions towards my goal. And A for achievable, right? Do
Right.
you have the resources? Do you have the time needed to achieve the goal? Do you need new learnings, new skills, or more help in order for you to achieve the goals? And then the actions that you're going to put should be R, which is relevant to your goal. So
Mm-hmm.
these actions should move you closer to achieve your goals. And of course, the last one, T is for time bound. You
Yes.
need to have specific timelines, right? In order for you to better plan and come up with solution if you're moving
Yeah.
away from the timeline.
Love it. We always hear that, no, Sister Percy. Smart goals. I think everybody on the corporate world or in the motivation cliche of the world is familiar with smart goals, but it's very essential that we're always reminded of them because it talagang malaki yung natutulong niya sa atin in reminding us what we need to do, how do we set our goals, how do we achieve them. Thank you po, so much about Sister Percy. Well, ang mga kasama po natin sa live chat is also very eager to share their thoughts with us. We're just waiting and gathering all your thoughts and insights. Hello to Sister Michelle Chong and her sisters all the way from the district of Sabah. Shout out to everyone from the district of Sabah. We miss you. Well, aside from these queries that I have, I believe Sister Keisha also have hers. What do you want to know po, Sister Keisha?
For me, I think I can. What Sister Percy said is really nice, and I
Mm-hmm.
think I'll bring that until I'm once again back in college and
Yeah.
learning.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I think how to effectively set and achieve my growth goals is through prayer,
Oh yeah, definitely. Mm-mm.
through devotional prayer, and to always trust in what God is planning for me.
Mm-hmm.
And But I also work hard. I need to work hard in order to achieve a good future. And yeah, I think like that. And Sister Percy, can you please tell us what do you think is the right attitude and mindset to reach your desired growth?
Yeah, so Sister Keisha, you mentioned the first one in my list, right? So in all of the changes that's happening around us, right? And if you're venturing into something new, before I do that, I do devotional prayer, just like what you said, because I need to be guided on what's there ahead of me. Is it the right path for me to take, right? Because if not, God, please help me. Don't push me into that direction, right? So I always seek for His guidance and His support, and for His um mercy to give me the right skill set
Mm-hmm.
in order for me to execute the work that he wanted me to take. So that's one of the attitude that I have. And then the second one would be to have that self discipline, to
Yeah.
follow your plan, right? Because oftentimes we are fond of procrastination.
Yeah.
So sometimes we don't want to do things as it is, and we want to drag it, right? So you need to have that self discipline. And then the third part for me would be to have that positive attitude, because not all outcomes will be in your favor. There will be some negative things that will come along the way, but if you are optimistic, then you will be able to, combat that negativity surrounding you. And the fourth one is being resilient. Like if you fall down, you know how to get up and to start all over again.
Yes, that's very true. And even if we fall down, we should always learn a lesson from it. And I think
Yes.
in when you said we should let God uh help us guiding our way, I think because there are times that we get carried away in the happy times or like the sad times that's why we should always have our uh our goals set in mind. Is that right, Brother Ken Po?
Yes, I agree with you, sister. And of course, well, everyone here, all of us know being prayerful is essential because, prayer connects us to our Lord God, guiding us through the challenges and uncertainties that come with striving for growth. Another one is, I think it was mentioned by Sister Percy, hard work is also a critical value because growth doesn't come without effort. And I've learned that, success requires dedication, perseverance, and willingness to put in the necessary work. What else? Humility, because growth often involves acknowledging areas where I need improvement and being open to learning from others. Humility keeps me grounded and reminds me that every achievement is a blessing, not just the result of my efforts. Patience is also another consideration. I believe in God's timing, understanding that every step forward, no matter how small, is part of a larger plan. And lastly, being grateful is a mindset that boosts my journey toward growth. It also helps me maintain a balanced perspective, appreciating the journey itself and not just the destination. So these values, combined with a strong sense of purpose and determination, guide me as I work toward my goals, knowing that with God's guidance, I can overcome any challenge and continue to grow in all aspects of my life.
Yes, that's a really interesting answer. And there's always room for growth and improvement, especially now that the world is evolving more and more every day. How about you, Sister Kristen? What are your thoughts?
I agree with Brother Ken and Brother Percy. Being prayerful is definitely the number one thing that is so helpful. For me, I mostly have my devotional prayer at night alone in my room. I let all my thoughts to God and tell Him all my problems, ask for His guidance and help for my journey. And also, like Sister Percy said, if to pick ourselves back up from a mistake that we have done. That is definitely on my mindset, the right attitude. Just because we did a mistake, that's not that doesn't mean we should just give up. We should just continue trying our best because no one is perfect. And also, definitely think the right attitude to able to reach my growth is to become very hardworking, to study hard, and because if I don't put in effort, how will I be able to achieve my goals? So yes, maging mas masipag po to reach my goals and achieving my goals.
Yes, that's very true. And I think when we make mistakes, we should always learn from it, cuz like it will help us grow more, and it will help us not to do the same mistakes again. Right, both Sister Melissa?
Yes, it's better to fail than not failing at all. Because if we are failing, it means we are moving forward. Those people, a lot of people fear to fail. What happens is that they become stagnant. So there's no growth and development in that. So instead of allowing fear of failure to stop us, let the fear of failure makes us move forward. At least we are moving forward. We are failing forward. And as you said, most of you said that we should learn from our mistakes. It's true, Sister Keisha, that uh, failure is not really failure, eh? Because we are learning from those failures. And the more learned we are, the more cautious and wise we are as we go through life. So no failure is happening at all. We gain a lot from those we think are failures. And one thing more, I want to dig deeper about the thing I mentioned earlier, that knowing who we really are can help us set goals. And who are we really? We are INC members, correct? So everything we do, everything we plan will revolve around that. So the mistakes that we do or the mistakes that we commit will bring us closer to God. Pray more, work hard, and show Him that we are really, really working hard to achieve that goal. What for? What is the purpose? There are two things. For our own happiness, actually three. For happiness of our parents, our family, and most of all, for God's glory. So if our goals are set in that three areas, I do believe our Almighty God will help us. He will really guide us to achieve those things.
Yes, that's very true po. And that's why we should always ask guidance. And we should always do devotional prayer for more knowledge and more to help us in go to the right direction. And Sister Ira, how about you? What are your
Yes. Oh, it's all right. Like Sister Melissa said, the failures brings us closer to God because we pray. And she's very right that we, as the members of the Church of Christ, we have God by our side. It brings us all the more closer, relying on what He can do for us. And it really, it has been an insightful topic discussion that is thanks to our beloved guest for gracing and inspiring our episode, most of all, our listeners. I can really relate, especially to Sister Kristen. We're on the same age, ongoing to college, and I've learned a lot from Brother Ken, Sister Percy, especially from Sister Melissa. Like she said, knowing yourself, also being open-minded, and like a like a student or at a young age, we should be eager for growth to be able to adjust in the ever-changing surroundings and having the qualities like brother Ken mentioned, having the qualities like dedication, patience, and humility to help us stay grounded and learning from our mistakes. And before we fully end our discussion, we shall proceed to our personal greetings. Let's start from Sister Kristen.
Yes, hi. I would like to greet my parents. Hello, hi, ma and dad, and also my friends. Hello, everyone. Hi.
Hello, everyone. Hello to Kristen's mother and father and Sister Percy. personal greetings.
I would like to greet my children in Antipolo Rizal, Paula, Ken, Pam, and Trish. And of course, I would like to greet our brethren from local of Bangsar, especially our resident minister brother Archie Tabudlong. Hello po.
Good afternoon po, and Brother Ken.
Hello po again to our district supervising minister, Brother Willen Regalado, also to Brother Edwin Estrellado, to the local of Bangke here in the district of Thailand, to our resident minister, Brother Nico Estrellado, to all the brethren in the district of Thailand, of course, to my family in Science City of Muñoz, Nueva Ecija. They are watching right now. Hello po.
Last but not the least, Sister Melissa.
Hello po to all the brethren in Muntinlupa Local, especially the teachers and officers of the Children's Worship Service. I would also like to greet my classmates and masters in education. We just had our first class earlier before joining this live. Hello, classmates. I hope you can watch our program in the Iglesia ni Cristo. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much to our dear guests. We really learned a lot from all of you. And just to wrap up our topic discussion, let's acknowledge that we are all a work in progress. So it is necessary to set growth goals that can help you gain clarity about what you really want to do and where you want to be so that you can chart the road that takes you there. But I just wanted to to really ask this question, and Brother Marlo is waiting for us to answer. Any thoughts on what is that fear growing up about growth? What is that fear that you have? Can we just have Sister Percy? Maybe do you have something in mind that you have when it comes to growth? What is your deepest fear?
When I was small, of course, my biggest fear is fear of failure, right? Because you don't know yet what will happen. You don't have the skills yet. You don't know what's there, when you grow up. So that's the one that I was really thinking about. And therefore, I was so very, very prayerful at that time so that I will be guided and so I will not have that failures in my life.
Yeah, I think for me, the fear of the unknown, right? But as members of the Church of Christ, we're really, really guided in all the worship services. The lesson we heard that whatever is happening, whatever comes our way, right? We need to seek the guidance of our dear God. And that's it, Brother Marlo. We hope we answered your question. And how about you, Brother Jacob? What did you learn today?
I've learned today na makukulit talaga yung mga Kuya Tech natin dito sa studio, ba? Okay? Pero, of course, growth is always about, finding the little steps or the little things that you can do. We have different, di ba po? Iba-iba yung kaya natin gawin. There is no specific template that we can follow. It's always a self-discovery, and we encourage everyone to do everything, di ba? Learn new things, read a book, watch a specific movie or a specific reference in order for us to grow, because it really is an essential thing that would help us to become better every day, right, Sister Kate? Now, I think it's time to wrap up our show. Is that right?
Yes, we already did.
We already did. No, of course. Hindi ko ang ingay ng mga Kuya Tech talaga eh.
Kuya Tech. Hello to our Kuya Tech.
Yes, Kuya Tech. We love them. But of course, before we go ahead to our the ending of our program, we actually have another segment for us today, our See in Action segment. Let's go.
Yeah, but before that, Brother Jacon, let's hear this
right.
poetry by Brother Al Tarna. Let's enjoy this video.
Whenever I close my eyes, I keep reflecting on myself. Am I worthy to reside there? This I keep asking myself. To be in the holy city God's been preparing for me to dwell. Thanks to the church administration for reminding us so well. Whatever duties I have, I always keep them to heart, as He's been preparing our special place right from the start, so as not to disappoint and fail God in the end. Let us all follow him until the very end. As prophesied, this world will soon come to its end. Let's change our ways before the world comes to its end. All signs as foretold are now coming into light. The end of our journey is now within our sight. Whenever we feel down, about to lose hope in life, when our constant companions are tears, sorrows, and strife, just remember always what the church administration tells us. Rejoice, dear brethren, soon all this will come to pass. As we go on in our journey, as we live in this world, trials and persecutions, we will face them as foretold. Yet nothing can take us away from serving our dear Lord. We'll hold on fast to our faith till the day we meet our Lord.
Wow, that's a very, very inspirational poem written and spoken by our dear brother Alfredo Torno from Jakarta, Indonesia. And my favorite part is that the last two stanza, nothing can take us away from serving our dear Lord. We'll hold on fast to our faith till the day we meet our Lord. And those lines spoke about our high hopes as we continue our journey. So thank you so much, po, Brother Al. And to know the latest activity in the church, here's our See in Action segment. And we will hear updates from the districts of Thailand, Malaysia, and Vietnam. Take it away, Sister Ira.
From Thailand, we have here Brother Ken. Good afternoon, Brother Ken. How are you?
Hi, Sister Ira. I'm good.
So, how about you share us the activity that was held in your district?
Well, Sister Ira, on August 12, last week, the District of Thailand held the Unity Games at Rangsit University. It was a great gathering that brought brethren together from different locales within the district. This gathering was more than just a series of sports competitions. It was a gathering also for to foster community spirit in the church and showing our Christian values as well. So this Unity Games feature various sports events to encourage collaboration and camaraderie. The participants engaged in friendly competitions. The event was a successful opportunity for members of different locales to connect, interact, and build lasting relationship. And it also provided a platform for showcasing the diverse talents and abilities within our district. And overall, the Unity Games event was a success. It was a memorable day that celebrated both our individual talents and our Christian journey.
Wow, Unity Games! I really saw how successful it has been. And what has been your role in the activity?
Well, Sister Ira, I had a few roles during the event. I was part of the district multimedia team. I was also part of our local cheer dance group. And guess what? Our local won. and,
Wow,
uh,
congrats, brother. Congrats.
and most important, my most important role is, of course, tagatikim ng pagkain.
Of course, it's in the
Madaming foods.
Filipino.
It was fun doing all these roles and contributing to such a fun and spirited event.
Wow. So, how important is it to take part in this kind of activity that is launched by the church administration?
Well, taking part in this activity launched by the church administration is important for several reasons. First, it strengthens our sense of community and unity within the church. These events are done not just for fun, but to bring us closer together. Participants in these activities also allows us to live out our Christian values in a practical way, in an opportunity to practice teamwork and support one another. By engaging actively, we show our commitment to the church's goal. So, in essence, being part of this church activity is not just about attending an event or physical activity. It's also about participating in something that enriches our spiritual journey, strengthens our unity, and supports the values we hold.
Thank you so much, Brother Ken, for enlightening us about this fun activity. And all the way from Thailand, let's head on to Vietnam. Take it away, Brother Jacon.
Yes.
Today is Sister Maria Faye Ramos. Hi, Sister Faye. How are you doing po? Can you tell us what the activity is all about po? Ang ginawa dyan sa Vietnam. Ayan. Sister Faye. Ayan, nakamute siguro si Sister Faye. There you go. There you go.
Good afternoon po.
Hi, good afternoon po. Yes, please tell us everything about it po.
The activity is about the INC Giving Project of the Iglesia Ni Cristo that encourages volunteers to go into their communities and share their faith through acts of kindness. The spirit of helping one another is at the heart of INC Giving.
Yes, ang ganda no. Can you share us about the highlights po of the program? What were your favorite moments?
As we hand out po food and non-perishable food, you have the chance to meet the individuals who are struggling with homelessness.
Mm-hmm.
And when you take the time to give back to those in need, you not only make a tangible difference in people's lives, but you also gain a profound sense of purpose and connection with your community.
Yes.
Everyone has come together for the common goal of helping those in need. And there is an overwhelming feeling of compassion and cooperation in the air. Not only that, these interactions can be just as rewarding as the act of donating itself.
Right. Well, do you have any message? Well, of course, we're always grateful and we feel really blessed whenever we get to participate in these kinds of activities. The church administration is always eager to approve, of course, these kinds of activities. Do you have any messages for them?
I would like to thank our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo po, for continuously guiding and teaching us to obey the commandments of our Lord God. And of course, one of this is helping who are in need and to do good whenever we possibly can.
Yeah.
To our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, and his strongest helper, Brother Angelo Eranio Manalo, we love you po, and we in the local congregation of Hanoi, District of Vietnam, are always one with you po.
Yes, we love them and always be one with them. Thank you so much, Sister Fed. Do you have any quick greetings to give? Go ahead, po.
Greetings to our District Minister Alan Gomez and to our Resident Minister Brother Marco Arnel Tumanan and Sister Michelle, Brother Edwin Estrellado and Sister Olive Estrellado in Thailand, and happy viewing to all brethren in Vietnam, especially to the Ramses family in Hanoi.
Thank you so much again, Sister Faye, for joining us and giving us the live update. Now let's go back to Malaysia. Yeah, and Sister Keja, what's the update there?
All the way from Vietnam to Malaysia, brethren from the local congregation of Johor Bahru and Phuket Indah in the ecclesiastical district of Malaysia, they actively participated in the INC Giving blood donation that was held at Mid-Valley South Key. As donors arrived, they were required to register and provide personal information such as their name, blood type, and identification documents. This process ensured the donation procedure was carried out safely and efficiently. Beyond the practical aspects of the activity, the event held deeper significance for the brethren. By coming together to support the activity, the members were not only able to help those in need of blood donations, but also strengthen their unity with the church administration's humanitarian efforts.
Wow, that was a great activities. Thank you so much for sharing all the activities launched by the church administration in districts of Vietnam, Thailand, and Malaysia. And we on INC Radio Southeast Asia Cheerful Hearts family would like to express our sincerest thanks to our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our CEBSI President and CEO, Brother Angelo Eranio V. Manalo. We sincerely appreciate all your guidance po. Thank you so much. And for my personal greetings, I would like to greet my father a happy birthday. Happy birthday to Brother Capistrano Liwanag Jr.
Happy birthday.
4th birthday. Yeah, actually it was yesterday. And also my nephew, Brother Enzi Valdez from the District of Central. Happy birthday to you as well. And also to the son of our CFO Overseer, Brother Juan Miguel Mejia and Sister May Mejia, Brother Edric, happy 4th birthday to you and to all the birthday celebrants in August. Happy birthday! Go ahead, Kotek.
Happy! Talaga may time pa kayo magpatugtog, ha? Bati sa'yo! Sister Keisha, do you have anyone to greet? Sister Area, good.
Yes.
So I would like to greet all our viewers and listeners today, and to my parents who are having their wedding anniversary this August. Happy wedding anniversary. I love you so much. And to all our viewers and listeners, I hope you enjoyed today's episode.
I would also like to greet first of all our district supervising minister and our resident minister. I would also like to greet my family, also my grandfather, Brother Giovanni Polientes, who is currently here in Malaysia, but he still wants to get greeted. And to all the Binhi and KL choir members, and also to all the viewers all around the world po.
Thank you so much po. And of course, I would like to invite everyone later at 2 p.m. after INC Radio Southeast Asia. Samahan niyo po kami for INC Radio's Saturday Music Jam. If you love listening to INC original music, tune in. Maya-maya po yan. Well, on behalf of the staff and crew of INC Radio Southeast Asia Satellite Studio, this has been your host, Brother Jake, and together with Sister Kate, Sister Aria, Sister Keisha, we would love to express our gratitude for always supporting us here in INC Radio Southeast Asia, ang tahanan ng inyong mga Cheerful Hearts family. But before we end, please let us enjoy the sea cover from our brethren from the Ecclesiastical District of Malaysia, Brother Alvin Alipio. Stay safe, everyone. See you all again next week, only here in INC Radio Southeast Asia, where we keep you inspired with cheerful hearts. Bye-bye!
Hello, Sister April and Brother Randy Dalisa.
Thank you, Ate Mitch.
Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. Happy Saturday.
The words of God came true when from a distant land He chose a messenger to bring all people to the true church. Yeah. Though trials came along the way, He kept His trust in God, that this work would be victorious. Let's celebrate and praise our God above, for He blesses and loves the Church of Christ. Let's all be happy in our victory, the victory of the Church of Christ. Oh, 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 oh. It took this test of time. Now the church is reached its glorious heights. From one man to millions, all throughout the world. Though trials came along the way, He kept His trust in God, that His work would be victorious. Let's celebrate and praise our God above, for He blesses and loves the Church of Christ. Let's all be happy in our victory, the victory of the Church of Christ. And for all who remain will receive the promised crown of life. Oh, 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 oh. Let's celebrate and praise our God above, for He blesses and loves the Church of Christ. Let's all be happy in our victory, the victory of the Church of Christ, of the Church of Christ, of the Church of Christ.
Come with me and listen to God's words. His message we'll receive in our hearts. Come with me and follow all His words. His love and grace receive in your heart. Follow God and His
INC Radio, DZEM 954, ang tinig ng katotohanan, himpilan ng Iglesia ni Cristo, sumasahimpapawid mula sa Quezon City.
Saturday Music Jam.
Saturday Music Jam.
Saturday Music Jam! Join us as we enjoy and be inspired in our favorite INC original music.
Saturday Music Jam.
Saturday Music Jam.
Saturday Music Jam.